students, as we all know that music and dance are two important components of Indian culture, and many famous musicians and singers have taken Indian music to the world stage. So today we are going to read and learn about one of them. So students, she is one of the best known and most respected playback singers in India. She has recorded songs in over 1,000 Hindi films and has sung songs in over 36 regional Indian languages and foreign languages. So primarily in Marathi, Hindi, Bengali and Assami. So students, do you recognize that who is she? I am going to give you one more clue, which is she is also called the Queen of Melody. Do you recognize who is she? Right. She is, who she is? Her name is Lata Mangeshkar. Right. So today we are going to study about Lata Mangeshkar, about her life and work of Lata Mangeshkar, who is called what? Her voice is called what? The voice of our nation. It was 28 December 1929, a happy day for the Mangeshkar family. She is our firstborn, a baby girl. What shall we name her? Sevanti. Pandit Dinanath Mangeshkar looked fondly at his daughter. Let us call her Hema, said the happy mother. But a few days later, Pandit Dinanath had another idea. He was a classical singer and theatre artist. There was a female character called Latika in a play he was acting in. Sevanti, I want to name the baby Lata. So the baby was named Lata. Students, Lata Mangeshkar, the Queen of Melody, is a biographical passage that tells about the life and works of the legendary Lata Mangeshkar, Voice of India. Lata showed potential in acting as well as music when she was quite young and started accompanying her father to the studios. At the age of only 5, she began to act in her father's musical plays. The parents also got her admitted to a good school. Pandit Dinanath was surprised to see that the child stopped going to school after her first day. He asked his wife what the matter was. Sevanti couldn't hide a smile. Why don't you ask herself? She replied, Lata, why have you not been going to school? Pandit Dinanath asked his daughter. Well, Baba, I was only teaching songs to the other children and the teacher stopped me. I have decided not to go to school because they wouldn't let me sing. Pandit Dinanath couldn't help but smile at the little girl's determined answer. So students, the story opens with Lata's birth, her early life and her aspirations to become a singer from a very small age. So students, in 1942, when Lata was just 13, her father died of heart disease. So students, she lost her father when she was just 13 years old. By this time, there were 4 more children in the family, Meena, Asha, Usha and Vidyanath. The family faced great difficulty at this time when his father no more. A close family friend, Vinayak Damodar Karnataki, came to the family's help. He was the owner of the film company Navyug Chitrapat and helped Lata get started in her career as a singer and actress. In the early years, Lata sang for Marathi films. When Vinayak's company moved to the Bombay in 1945, she also shifted to Bombay. Since Bombay is now called what? Mumbai, right? She started taking lessons in Hindustani classical music and began recording songs in Hindi. Vinayak Damodar Karnataki died in 1948 and Ghulam Haider, our reputed music director, became Lata's mentor and guide. He requested a well-known producer, Shahadat Mukherjee, to give Lata a chance in his film Shaheed. Lata has a melodious voice. Mukherjee, if you give a chance, you will not be disappointed. Mukherjee dismissed the request. Her voice is too thin, Heather. You are making a mistake, Mukherjee. She has a golden voice. Mark my words, a day will come when producers and directors will come to her and beg her to sing in their films. Mukherjee did not agree to launch Lata Mangeshkar, and it was Heather himself who gave Lata her first big break in film Majboor in 1948. Students, there was no looking back for Lata after that. Her melodious voice rocked. Soon producers and directors were lining up to request Lata to sing songs in their film, just as Heather predicted. One of Lata's first major hits was the song Aayega Aane Wala from the film Mahal in 1949. Since then, there have been many unforgettable songs from numerous films. Who can forget the immortal song Pyar Kiya To Darna Kya from the film Mughal Azam in 1960? Who can forget her song from Pakija in 1972? Students, on 27th January 1963, Lata sang the patriotic song "Ae Mere Watan Ke Logo," O people of my country, in the presence of the Prime Minister of India, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. It is said that the song brought tears to Nehru's eyes. Since 1970, Lata has had many concerts in India and abroad as well. Her first concert was at the Royal Albert Hall, London in 1974. She was the first Indian to perform there. In her career spanning over 7 decades, she has recorded songs for over 1,000 Hindi films and has sung in over 36 regional languages of India, as I told you in the starting of the chapter. She has received 3 National Film Awards, 4 Filmfare Best Playback Singer Awards, and 12 Bengal Film Journalists Association Awards. The Dada Sai Phalke Award was bestowed on her in 1989. She has also been awarded the Padma Bhushan in 1969, Padma Vibhushan in 1999, and the Bharat Ratna in 2001, India's highest civilian honor she got. Lata Mangeshkar's melodious voice continues to answer us to this day. She has been rightly called the Queen of Melody by her innumerable label fans. Students, do you know who is Sachin Tendulkar? He is a cricketer. Sachin Tendulkar has said, "There is no glory in practice, but without practice there is no glory either." We have seen that Lata's perseverance and practice helped her reach the pinnacle of her career as a singer. So, students, what we learned from this story, that practice makes men perfect, right? So students, this is all about this chapter. Do you think Lata Mangeshkar had a very comfortable life before she became famous? If yes, so why? If no, so why? According to me, no. It was not a comfortable life, students. When Lata was just 13, her father died of heart disease. Lata had 4 siblings by the time, and there was not enough money. The family faced great difficulty at this time. So, the life of her is not really easy, right? And what happened her succeed in life, and what helped even her succeed in life? So, students, her great talent as a singer helped her succeed. She she had kind mentor who guided and helped her, right? That's why she is here. Okay, and students, if we are talking about that, what makes us perfect? So practice is essential to become perfect. Whether the task is big or small, unless we practice, we will never be good at it. Even a village girl carrying a pitcher of water on her head has to practice walking in such a manner that she doesn't spill even a drop of water, right? Another example is handwriting. It is only through practice that we can get good handwriting, right? Whether it is in academics or sports. Students, just being talented is not enough. So, go through with this video again and again and clear your all the doubts, and you can